In this video, I'm going to talk about hitting the golf ball from the inside. Now, first of all, this is a playing tool. This is a new playing tool, nicely designed by Swing Buddy. But the point really is, what does inside mean? In golf, we have terms which are known as above the plane or outside, and that basically means the club, the hands are moving in this area. Under the plane basically means we're moving this way. Now, the reason why you don't really want to swing this way is because as the club is coming down, the club face will have a tendency open, the club shaft will start to get too vertical, and it's just a slicey, not a very nice place to be. If you come in from this angle, at least you can kind of close the club face and kind of draw the golf ball, which is more desirable, particularly when you start to move into things like a driver. So the question therefore is, how do you hit from the inside each and every time? Well, there's a couple of things here, right? So a couple of students are going to pop up onto the screen, one of whom has occasional lessons face-to-face, another one is a student I work with online. What you want to do is set the arm. That's the first thing. And setting the arm basically means external rotation, which is upper arm rotation that I'm demonstrating here. You see, if you can do an element of, say, advancing the club 3 feet on the ground of external rotation and then predominantly making the rest of the backswing through rotation, you'll end up with a club shaft like this, which basically means it's on plane, and your upper arm will be relatively connected to the side of your body, as opposed to things like this, right? Now, if you achieve that position, so 3 feet, turn up towards the top. From here, all you've got to do, in theory now, is move the upper arm to the side of the body as you straighten the right arm. And it isn't that difficult to do. Admittedly, it takes a little bit of encouragement when I'm doing it with students, but it isn't that difficult to do. It's that. And if you can do those kind of couple of movements, then you theoretically will hit the golf ball from the inside each and every time. And like I say, for a driver, it's really important. You don't want to, on these longer clubs, you don't want to be hitting it this way. You want to be hitting it this way. And then from here, you can get that feeling of turning through the golf ball with it, and you're always going to hit the ball very much from the inside. Now, I understand it can be really frustrating when you're consistently coming down steep, but this is the reason my lessons and online lessons are really, really helpful, right? So I offer a lot of encouragement to my students to make sure they end up getting the job done, and that's generally what it takes. But I also understand people's trepidation with taking lessons. So head over to the website, restorativegolf.com. You can send me your swing for absolutely free, right? No strings attached, nothing. You can do whatever you want with the video afterwards. You know, if you're happy for me to share it so that others can learn from, you know, common mistakes that golfers make as well, that would be great. But, you know, let's just make sure you are at least working on the right things. I'll see you soon.